Popular Culture Research Team, how can I help you? All right, it is time for our Friday's Popular Culture Research Team, and joining us in the studio today, the birthday girl. Birthday girl, Yujin's. Oh, Yujin, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Happy Friday and happy birthday to me.
Last week, you were celebrating your 1-year anniversary with us here at ARIRANG Radio.
Right.
And then a week later, we're celebrating your birthday.
Thank you. It's my birthday.
What is it, like your 25th birthday?
24. I believe it's 24.
I'm sorry. I thought it was 25. Sorry. I added a year by mistake. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
If you know how, actually you can't even wish. If you had a wish. If you had a wish, what wish would you wish for?
I have a very, very realistic
realistic wish. Okay.
Become a billionaire.
So realistic.
Yeah.
It's possible. You can be a billionaire. Billion one.
Really?
Even that's a lot.
Yeah.
A billion one is actually a lot of money.
So my wish for radio. I wish my friends and my family be very healthy. And SJ too. And
I'm already healthy. Look at me.
Oh yeah.
I look so healthy
I can see
right
that.
now. Yeah.
I can see that though.
Oh gosh. Well, you know what? Happy birthday. I'm sure we got a lot of birthday messages coming into our listeners from our listeners out there. But
yeah,
we usually do K-pop, K-dramas, K-movies. What are we going to be doing today?
Today we're going to talk about K-drama this time.
K-drama.
Yay.
Okay.
So I will give you a one-line hint.
Okay.
My hint is this. An endless desire for prestige. But can that desire ever be fulfilled?
An endless desire for prestige, but can that desire ever be fulfilled? Oh, that's very ambiguous. I would be very surprised if any of our listeners get the answer after hearing that. Maybe mine, but as you guys know, my clues are pretty good. It's good, but it's very short.
Yeah, but very, very, very powerful.
Yes. My one-line hint, moms be crazy. Moms be cray-cray. Korean moms be cray-cray. Is my hint.
Ooh.
Yeah?
That's good. That's a good hint.
By adding Korean, that actually adds to it. I think that's a very good hint, to be honest. If you think about Korean moms and add that with what you said, an endless desire for prestige, but can that desire ever be fulfilled? Is it my... Yujin? I sang last week.
Yeah, this time you have a role too.
Now I have to do the trailer now?
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to describe this drama as a movie trailer.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
SJ.
I don't think anyone does trailers for dramas, but here we go again.
Yay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Behind the gates of Korea's most elite neighborhood, 4 mothers wage a silent war for pride, for power, and for the children's future. When success is everything, how far would you go to stay on top? A top student suddenly disappears. A new family moves in. Secrets revealed. Desperation deepens. This winter, experience a world where your child's college acceptance is a matter of life or death. Would you still call it love if it destroys everything?
Ooh, wow.
Man, I'm starting to really sound like a movie trailer.
Yeah. It does.
You saw this drama.
For sure. How about you?
I didn't watch it, but but my wife watched it.
Okay.
And when she watches it, I get to watch some of it, right? Because it's always on. She has the control of the remote in my family, right? So whatever she watches, I'm just kind of like, lounging around in the sofa area and I'm looking at it. And I'm hoping that she learned a lot from that. I'm really hoping.
Really?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. I mean, we saw with the trailer here, right?
Yeah, but okay.
4 mothers wage a silent war for pride, for power.
But this trailer is a big hint.
It is a very big hint. I'd be surprised if none of you guys actually get this right after hearing the movie trailer to this, because again, for their children's future, when success is everything, how far would you go to stay on top? Eugene, you are way too young to be a mother yet.
Okay. 24.
Because you're 24.
Yeah, I'm 24, not 31, 24.
Because you're 24 today. It's your birthday. You get to choose whatever age you want. What kind of mom do you think you would be? Since we're talking about moms here.
I don't want to stick to my children's grades or scores. I don't. Of course, the competition would be very fierce when we go to every school, like middle school, elementary school. But, the reality, the society is very, very harsh when we compare it to the school. So I don't want to care much about our kids' score, but I would give them, I would like to teach them how you love others, how you give love to others.
You'd be a very loving mother. You have a very good relationship with your mother.
Yeah.
Because I remember, because I drive by, right? We're done, and then, she's walking to her bus stop and stuff. I'd always see her, on the phone. And I was like, what guy is she talking to? And stuff like that. And you're like, I'm talking to my mom all the time. That's lovely stuff there.
Also, today I'll call my mom after this.
Yeah, she does it all the time. The only time she doesn't pick up, her mom doesn't pick up apparently is when she's golfing or something like that.
Right, exactly.
But guys, again, we gave you guys a lot of tips for this, right? With including the movie trailer here. We'll find out what the answer to this is, but first, we're going to actually play a hint song.
This song is so good.
It's really good.
And powerful hint.
And it's a very powerful hint.
Right.
I think if any of our listeners haven't gotten the answer just yet, listen to this song and you'll know right away. This is Yujin with We All Lie. All right, the last track there, that was our hint song, Yujin with We All Lie. All right. I'm sure a lot of our listeners have gotten the answer by now. Eugene, birthday girl.
Oh, okay.
Today's drama is...
It's Sky Castle.
That is correct. It is Sky Castle. Again, I think my hint was pretty big. Moms be crazy. Korean moms be cray-cray in this drama.
Cray-cray. It's so cute.
It's interesting with the title, right? Sky Castle. Why Sky? Because what do moms want their kids to go to?
They want their kids to be on the top of the class.
Also, Sky. Seoul National University, Korea
Mm-hmm.
University, and Yonsei University, which is often called Sky, Skydae, right? So tell us about this drama.
Okay, so this drama is aired from November 2018 to February 2019, and it started with relatively low ratings, like about 1.7%, but quickly gained momentum and ended up surpassing 24%. This is an insane jump, and it shows that it clearly struck a chord with viewers. And it wasn't just a drama, it became a phenomenon. So people quoted it, parodied it, and analyzed it. And it was talked about this drama was talked about at dinner tables, on online forums, and even in school classrooms.
Singnim. You know why I remember this is because, again, aired from November 2018 to February 2019. My son was born in March of 2019.
Oh.
And so when my wife was pregnant, she was watching this, and the whole time I was saying, you learn from this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, right? And then I met, funny story, random story here. My son was born. And then, I'm also a baseball scout, right? So back then, I used to also go to the pro games. So I went to a Doosan Bears game to scout a player. And then scouts sit in a very good seat, right behind the home plate, right next to also the VIP section. And then, what's her name? Kim wait, what's the actress's name? Seungnim.
Oh, Kim Soyoung.
She threw out the first pitch. She threw out the first pitch, and then she was right next to me after she came back. And so I normally don't do this, but I said, sorry, excuse me, I'm a scout here. My son was recently born. Can you just sign autograph, just saying, 공부 잘하세요, study well and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, sure, I'll do that. And she's like, by the way, how old is your son, right? I was like, 2 weeks old. She's like... She looked at me, she's like, did you not learn anything from the drama?
Cray. Korean dad, cray.
Cray dad. Cray. No, it was, so that was, like you said, very famous quotes and the whole singing thing, it was big. But for our listeners who haven't seen it yet, without spilling spoiling the entire drama. Let's talk about the story in detail.
Okay, so it's quite long, but the drama is about the story of people living in luxurious Sky Castle, which is a fictional residential area where Korea's elite families are living. So elite families, I mean doctors, professors, lawyers, and people with power, money, and status. And their biggest obsession was getting their kids into Korea's top university, Seoul National University.
That's right.
So these parents did anything to ensure their children's academic success. So they put astronomical money into private tutors, elite English preschools, after-school programs, and even highly paid university admissions coordinators. It's like an academic battleground.
Yeah.
But what makes this drama unique is how it peels back the layers. It shows not only how these parents' desperation and obsession affect their kids academically, but also their mental health, self-worth, and even their dreams. So it's more than just a drama about parenting. It's a mirror of Korea's real private education system. It highlights the dark side of success at all costs. So the drama at the end questions whether all this sacrifice is really for the child or for the parents' pride.
I remember also around this time, I was teaching speech at Mokdong.
Okay.
Mokdong is very famous for being like a hagwon area, right? And so like we had like even like kindergarten kids who wanted to go to like, you know, speech competitions and stuff like that. And I'd ask all these kids like, what's your dream? And they'd all say doctor, lawyer, right? Judge, professor, scientist. And I was like, okay, is that your dream or is that your parents' dream? And they'd said, parents' dream is my dream. And I was like, I mean, it's sad, right? It's so sad. The fact that they don't have their own dream, and they should be at the age where they'd be like, oh, I want to be astronaut, you know, I want to be a pilot,
right.
I want to be a baseball player, you know, their own dream, but they didn't have that, and I thought it was so sad. Yeah.
What was your dream when you were
I had so many dreams.
Really?
Yeah, like I wanted to be Batman.
Batman? That could be your dream, okay,
I wanted
as a
to
kid.
be He-Man, but when I was like in elementary school, I wanted to be a baseball player.
Oh,
yeah,
got
but
it.
then, you know, like I realized obviously I can't be a baseball player. I wasn't good enough and things like that. But my parents, my dad especially, never said you can't. He said try hard.
Wow.
He probably thought I couldn't, but he was like, oh yeah, go ahead. Because why do you want to crush a child's dream? What about yours? Do you remember your first dream?
Yeah,
What?
it's very clear and funny.
What?
It was a detective, not a police
Really?
officer, detective.
You know, one of
Private
my
detective.
oh my goodness!
Why?
When I was in high school, my senior year in high school, I wanted to be an FBI agent.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to be an investigator. I wanted to investigate crimes and stuff like that.
Crimes? I just wanted to help others.
Oh, that's so sweet!
Because I was an elementary school student, so
You wanted to be a detective in elementary school student, as in elementary school.
I
student?
even got awards from the speech talking about my dream.
Our producer wanted to be a vet.
Ooh,
Oh, wow, that came out of nowhere.
wow.
That's why he's so good with me. That's why he's working so well with me. He wanted to be a vet. He does a good job taking care of me. Oh wow, I did.
really
That's cool. That's I'm finding new things about people around me right now. We got a detective and a vet here.
And a Batman.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the storyline is Batman. The storyline itself is one thing, but it's the cast.
Right.
We talked about Kim So-young and the
Right.
acting was remarkable.
Right, absolutely. So the real scene stealer was actress Kim So-hyung, who
Yes.
played the cold-hearted admissions coordinator Kim Ju-young.
Singing.
So international fans even called her one of the scariest characters in K-drama history. She's calm, composed, and absolutely ruthless. You never know what she's really thinking.
Guys, you guys are in for a treat here. You guys are in for a treat. You don't get to listen to her sing today, but you get to see her act today.
Really?
Yes, because
That wasn't discussed before.
no, it's in the script. It's in the script. You said that this drama became so famous and it got known for very famous lines.
Right.
Right? I'm certainly not going to be doing this.
Why?
Because they're all female characters. Remember our rule? If it's a guy singer, I sing. If it's a female singer, you sing. And then if it's a female actress,
Okay.
you got to do the acting.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
All right. So you got 4 lines here.
His acting is a little bit difficult.
No, but no, Yujin, think about how we got to know each other. I was impressed with your acting. Remember that, right? Your acting is very good. So here we go. Let's hear your acting.
The first line?
Yes, you got 4 lines here. So let's hear it.
Okay, the first line is very, very short.
Yeah, this is the one I said.
It's 생님.
생님. That was just
Hey, teacher.
Yeah,
right?
so everybody started calling all their teachers 생님.
생님.
Yeah, that's right. 선생님, but 생님. This next one is a good one. Go.
Okay, the next one. 아갈머리 확...
She's too nice for this.
This is so hard. 아갈머리 확 찢어버릴러?
She's too innocent for this. But this one's a famous. This one's from Kim So-young, right?
Oh yeah, okay. 어머님, 저를 전적으로 믿으셔야 합니다.
Yes. And so they started using this line a lot as well. What about this next one? I don't know this one.
Really? 그 어떤 위험도 감수하실 수 있겠습니까?
This is all from Kim So-young, right?
Right.
Except for Singnim. Singnim was like everybody else was using this one.
생님은 아갈머리 확 찢어버릴라.
아갈머리 확... I'm gonna rip your mouth apart.
You have to trust me completely.
Yes. 어머님 저를 전적으로 믿으셔야 됩니다. You have to trust me completely.
Are you willing to take all the risks?
어떤 위험도 감수하실 수 있습니까? Are you willing to take all... Like, it seems like such simple lines, but it's just the way that she took that line and turned it into something else. She turned it into such a simple line, right? Except for, I'm going to rip your mouth apart. That was pretty big. What character connected with you the most in this drama?
So honestly, the character called 이수임. So
Okay.
Unlike the other parents in Skycastle, she tries to resist the education frenzy, and she believes in genuine learning, emotional well-being, and allowing kids to find their own path. And because of that, she actually clashes with the other moms in the castle. But she sticks to her values, and that made her really admirable for me. And she reminded us that academic success is not everything, and what truly matters is happiness, not just prestige.
I remember, again, I didn't watch all of it.
So
but
we talked about 4 mothers in the
yeah.
Skycastle.
But I remember like the characters and stuff like that, and I remember Kim So-young being such a great actor and stuff. But I still remember it's some bits of pieces of the kids and what the kids were going through, right? That you were saying that a lot of them, they were forced to go to all these like private tutoring and stuff like that. But like their mental health was like, it was getting to... This is actually not the only drama that kind of talked about this. 상속자들. Do you remember?
Yeah.
상속자들. What's the English title for 상속자들? The inheritors?
Heir.
Oh, the heir. That's right, the heir. This is where Lee Min-ho comes out, Park Shin-hye comes out,
Kim
Woo-bin comes out, and then what's his name? What Haner is it? What's that guy's something Haner? 강하늘 comes out. This is like one of his like first kind of big thing. And I think in that drama, all of them are rich, right? Heir. And 강하늘 I think he wants to do art. And his mom is like, no, you're going to be a lawyer. And so he starts taking pills and stuff like that. And then he meets somebody and he's all happy and he wants to pursue his dream. And then his mom just completely cuts off his dream once again. And he's like taking pills and stuff. It's sad, but I feel like there are kids like that here in Korea.
Right, exactly. So they're all high school students. They're only like 17 or 18, not even 20.
You never went through all this?
No. I love my mom.
You love your mom, so you're protecting your mom, or she did nothing like this. Unfortunately, though, that's a rare case, right?
That's a rare case, but it always happened.
Yeah, and so like I remember, I was always kind of like, I was so lucky that I lived in the U.S. because I never had to deal with that stuff, right? I mean, I had a Korean mom who, you come home and you're like, Ma, I got a 95. Why'd you get a 95? What'd you get wrong? Why is it a 95? Not 100. But she never really like pushed me that hard to the point where I was like, oh my goodness, mentally speaking, it's a little bit too much. This is sad stuff, but we're going to delve into this. We're going to go into all the hidden cultural elements, all the hidden messages in just a bit. But first, let's take a short song break here. Why'd you choose? You choose the songs, right?
This one, yeah.
Love Poem by IU. Why'd you choose this song?
So I want to send or convey some comfort words for those who got hurt from the infinite competition in Korea.
Yeah.
Especially Korea is famous for this fierce competition.
Yeah,
especially in education.
Yeah. Korea is a very competitive country, and because it developed so fast, it became that much more competitive to keep up with the fast changing country. So here's a song from IU, Love Poem. All right, that was a song that was personally chosen by Yujin's Love Poem by IU. And I don't know if any students are tuning into our program and things like that. And Korean students do go through a lot, and hopefully that little message does heal you a bit. Yujin, again, this is a drama that resonated to a lot of Koreans, right? We know what goes on, all the things that the Korean students go through, what moms do, what parents do, and things like that. But I wonder how global fans or like international viewers reacted to this drama.
Well, a lot of international viewers were honestly shocked, especially by the extreme pressure of Korea's college entrance system, endless private education, fierce competition for school grades, and even the concept of hiring private admissions coordinators. So many viewers from overseas felt that parents in this drama were too over-involved in their children's lives. But the shocking part is that what seemed like fiction to many was actually quite close to reality in Korea. And for Koreans, a lot of these scenes felt uncomfortably familiar. The drama captured the intense educational competition that starts from a very young age, and it reflected the obsession with prestigious universities as the golden ticket to a successful life.
Yeah, so, I mean, here's the thing, right? Even if you're not, like, from a prestigious family, like, even if your family's not, like, super rich and stuff like that, most Korean kids go through all that stuff where the parents, they say they want the best for their child, make them go to all the academies and stuff like that. And the crazy thing is, kids these days come home later than their parents. Like their dads will go to work.
Because of the private
because the
academies?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, like all the academies now, thanks to rule changes, back before they used to like end at like 1, 2 a.m. and stuff like that. But some years ago, they made the rule. You have to end all classes by like, I think 10 p.m. I think it is. Yeah. And so that was to protect the students. I mean, think about it. I mean, they're studying until 2 a.m. and they have to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to school, but they haven't even had time to do their homework.
Oh my goodness.
School homework. So they go home, they do their school homework, they sleep at like 3, 4 in the morning, wake up at 6 in the morning. That's not a life for kids.
Crazy.
But then if you're from like a prestige family, you're also doing even more. And you have the pressure that you can't fail because your parents spent all that money in doing this. So it's actually real, ladies and gentlemen. This is not fictional right now. But the drama didn't just show, although it's a fictional story, it's a drama, right? But it showed a real social structure.
Right. It revealed how deeply this as university equals success mindset is rooted in Korean society. So the drama made people reflect on how education has become a symbol of family pride and a tool for social status, and how parents project their own dreams onto their kids, and how success is defined in the society. It's so sad.
It's just like embedded in the society.
Deeply embedded.
Yeah, I remember even when I was like in first grade. So I immigrated to the U.S. when I was in first grade. And for about a year, all of us, our parents and my brother, my little brother and myself, we lived with our grandparents they were already in New York.
Oh, okay.
And then I remember my grandfather, because I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest of the oldest son in the family.
Oh, got it.
So you always go like, you have to go to Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Columbia. Better yet, go to West Point, right? He liked military academies. And I was like, oh, yeah. I'm a first grader. Yeah, okay. 할아버지, 네, and stuff like that. Even him to a first grader. I mean, I didn't go to any of them. But it's embedded in them for all generations.
Right.
Can we say that then this drama basically portrays all the negative aspects of Korean education, though?
Not
No?
at all.
Okay.
So I think it delivered a clear message in the end. So especially toward the second half of the drama, parents start questioning their own beliefs and their definitions of success. And it showed that real success is not just about entering a prestigious university. It's about finding meaning in your life, being happy, and learning to love and accept each other. And for many Korean parents, it was kind of a wake-up call. So the drama raised this strong question. What are we really doing to our children in the name of love and success?
Couple things here, right? It's true that maybe myself and yourself too, because we know English, it's helped us a lot.
Right.
Knowing English did help us a lot. I mean, I would probably not be doing any broadcasting work if I didn't know any English. But the thing is, I understand why the Korean society stresses the importance of English language, but you should probably teach them Korean first, right? We live in Korea. And so we should know the basics of Hangul first before we learn English. But
Right.
nowadays, they're going to like 어린이 what is it? 영어 유치원? They call it 영유.
Youngyu.
So like English kindergarten.
So I'm from English kindergarten.
That's why your English is so good. You went to English Academy? Sorry.
But it was my own like idea. My
Oh,
my
you
idea,
wanted to
because
go.
I really wanted to learn English. I loved language.
So,
though.
you make a very good point. I want to get this out clear, okay?
Okay.
So my son is 6 years old. He goes to English Academy.
Okay.
He goes to Piano Academy. And he goes to Kendo, right? My wife and we both did not force him to go. He came up one day, he said, I want to go to English Academy. And I was like, no.
No.
I'm like opposite of Skycaster. I'm like, no. You're too young to go to academy. But he said, I want to speak English with you. So how do you say no?
Oh.
So how do you say no?
So are you talking English with your son?
Yeah, I try, but he's like cake, dog, kitten. He doesn't know sentences.
Cute.
So I sent him, and then he wanted to play the piano. And now he's past, Pael 4. I don't know. And then he wanted to. He likes to go, so I didn't force him to go, right? But the thing is, again, going back to before kids even learn their own Korean language, they're trying to learn English. I've also realized that I met one parent.
Oh.
She's bragging about how many like academies their kids go to and how they're scoring, but he's such a brat.
So I don't get it.
So I was
Why?
like, so you're not
What?
teaching your child the basic, how to be, mannerful, be a nice kid, manners, how to speak to adults. Like I was like, 안녕. He's like, oh, 안녕. I was like, he's not learning the real thing, what they should be teaching, right? But instead, he's only learning about education. That's terrible stuff. And I think that's not what it should be about. But again, the message and the question that we have, what are we really doing to our children in the name of success and love? It's not Korean parents only. It's just like all of us. Right?
Absolutely. So that's why Skycastle resonated beyond borders. It was a mirror to Korean society, yes, but also to universal family dynamics and the pressures we put on our kids and even on the next generation. That's for sure. That's so true.
Yeah, I want to ask this to our listeners, though.
Oh, me too.
Because, okay, so Korean listeners, we have a number of Korean listeners, right? I want to know if you were, like, what did you go through, right? Did you go through the same thing as well? And even for maybe our international listeners, our overseas listeners, were you pressured to study? Were you pressured to go to a certain school? Or is this just like is it a Korean thing? Because like in the US where I grew up, like American parents were not going, you have to go to Harvard. You have to go to Yale, Princeton. Don't even think about Cornell.
I think it's very Korean thing.
Is it a Korean thing? And it's because, it goes back, Korea was a very poor country.
Right.
And it became a economic powerhouse very quickly. And so because it became such a big country so quickly, people are trying to keep up. And it's become competitive. Oh my goodness, this person became successful. I have to be successful too.
Yeah.
And then parents who didn't have the education back in the days, right? Our parents didn't get proper education.
Mm-hmm.
They want to give the education that they weren't able to get. And so I think it's kind of like it piles up and it's a domino effect.
And also, I think for Korean kids, they also have an idea that they have to keep up with the expectations of Korean parents. That's so sad.
You went to school here in Korea, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you, like, what do you think about the reality of education in Korea?
Oh, it's a difficult question. So I do think it's okay to care about grades and want your child to do well in school, but not to the point where it breaks them or makes them feel like their value depends on their test scores. I believe kids need time to find what they really, really like and what they're good at, and most importantly, to grow up happy and healthy. I don't want to push them so hard that they lose their joy, and I think their happiness should come first, not pressure and fear. And no matter how perfect things look on the outside, if there's no real happiness inside the family, is it really success? Well, I don't think so.
No, it's not.
So, how about you, SJ? You have 2 kids. Are you gonna get them high-paying private tutors?
No,
or
I'm a
something?
cool dad. I'm super against that. I'm
Just
like,
in case they want.
I'm gonna be like one of those again. I was like, no academy for you. I'm gonna be like the opposite of Sky Castle. I'm gonna like Ground Castle or something, like Underground Castle or something like that.
Underground.
Not even Sky. Underground. No, but again, like I think the best thing that you could do for a child is just push them to the direction that they want to go.
Right.
Right. And so my son really likes building things, and he's interested in like buildings.
Oh.
Like how a building looks like and how high skyscrapers are. And he's designing houses. And he said he wants to be an architect.
Wow.
But I studied architecture in high school and I hated it. But I'm not going to tell him architecture is terrible. It's hard to become an architect. I'm going to go, oh yeah. So, I bought him Legos and stuff like that. I bought him many drawing notebooks for him to design. And I mean, I think that's what a parent should do.
Right.
To be honest with you.
2 things, attitude and aptitude.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 things that Korean parents have to teach their kids.
Exactly. Teach them what needs to be taught, and you'll get, obviously, a successful child in that case. All right, Yujin, fantastic discussion today. I hope you have a fantastic birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday once again, and we'll see you again
again.
next week, right?
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.